What's up and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Eddie and I'm still addicted to Marvel Snap, and it's time to look at another character set of variants and rank them from worst to best. We got one last character to look at based for the Secret Invasion show that's happening in Disney Plus. We looked at Super Skrull, we looked at Nick Fury. We're not going to look at Agent 13. As a reminder, Maria Hill, Agent Coulson, and a couple other of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters do not have enough variants in the game, so I'm not going to do their ranking right now. We'll do them in the future. But for today, like I said, we are jumping into Agent 13. She's another member, from what I know, of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I actually don't know much about this character. So as always, if you guys have lore about this character, make sure to comment down below what it is. We're going to go look at all her variants and rank them from our least favorite to our favorite. Agent 13 is a 1 energy, 2 power card, and on her on reveal is that she adds a random card to your hand. It could be any card from the game. It could be good, could be bad, could be amazing, could be Agatha. You never know what you get from her. I think Agent 13 is one of the most fun card of the 1-cost pool. Really like adding her to just a bunch of decks whenever I feel like mixing it up. And she's also an excellent card when it comes to Conquest mode because it keeps your opponent with less information, because you're always going to have a secret surprise behind your back for each game that you play against them. But as always, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about her variants. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different variants to look at. Let's jump right into it. She has the minimum amount. I always ask for at least 6 to be able to do these videos. So first one is the Pixel one. It's, again, one of the bad ones, unfortunately. I feel like I always repeat myself when we talk about the Pixel ones. Not a great one. Also, you know, it's not the worst one. We've seen some really bad ones, but it's not that bad. You know, there's stuff happening in the background. She's there. But, you know, it kind of boring with the plain just white suit. There's not really much to talk about in this one. So, again, just kind of another Pixel variant that doesn't have anything to talk about. Next up is the Chibi one. I actually really like this one. As you guys probably know by now, if you've seen any of my other videos, I'm a huge fan of Chibis. Love collecting them. They're my go-to set to try and collect. And I think that this one is just another one of the good ones. Love the background. Love the pose. Love the weapon. Love everything about this card. It is an excellent card, and I really like the Chibi art style. As you guys probably know from seeing behind me, I've got a bunch of Funko Pops. Love the big head, small body style Chibi characters. So this is just a stellar one in my opinion. Next up, we have this one. This is from a season pass. Probably from the season during the beta, because I've actually never seen this one myself. But if it's like any of the other ones, they're going to come back and you're going to be able to buy that season passes bundle and get the variants at some point in the future. I like this one. Pretty cool. Love the different color of the suit, right? The other ones were all gray and white. This one's a black suit. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. background logo, which is really cool. I kind of wish that she was doing something instead of just kind of standing there. But I mean, it's cool. I like that it's different enough. But it is a bit of a simpler variant in my opinion. This is a part of the season pass. So like I said, if you were in the beta, you probably got it. If you were not in the beta, you'll have to get one of the bundles whenever they release it. And that's your chance to get it. Does this one have a name to it? No, it's just a variant. So we had the Pixel, the Chibi, and then just this one doesn't actually have a title to it. Next up is this one. It's Alex Ross's variant. He's the one who drew this one. But does this one have a name? No, again, no theming to this one. Basically, in the Captain America suit. If you guys know me, I've talked about this in the past that I don't like the realistic faces. This is an example of the ones that I don't like. I love the suit. I love the fact that she's wearing this Iron Man, Captain America, mech, whatever suit that she's wearing. Love that. The background's kind of boring, but the face, I wish we didn't see it. And not in a mean way. I just wish, like, I'm just not a fan of how they draw certain faces that way. And this is one of the ones that I don't like. So everything around the card is really great, in my opinion. Like the suit, the costume, and everything. And the idea that it's like an Iron Man, Captain America mix, I really like that. Not a big fan of the background just kind of being bland, and the face really bothers me. This is a real rare variant, which is 700 gold. So far, not too expensive set of variants for Agent 13. The next one is Luca Claretti. I adore this one. I haven't actually done a video on Luca Claretti yet, so you guys probably haven't heard my opinion, but I think Luca has some of the my favorite variants. He's up there with Max Creek as some of my favorite variants. Love the explosion in the background. Love the running pose. The drawing, the art style for the character really works for me. These are normally the kind that I like, you know, Chibi, Max Creek, these ones where it's more cartoony, comic book than it is realistic, and I really like this one. Again, wish it wasn't 1200 gold, but I do think it's a really good one, so I can't complain. Awesome. Love the background. Love the pose. Everything about it is really good. I wish maybe her suit would have been a different color just to add a bit to the variant side of it. But it's still a really good one. And the last one we're going to look at is the Dan Hip one over here. Live release, which I don't know what that means. Was that like a special event type thing? I don't know. It just says live release for this one. So I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever seen this one in the game myself personally. Dan Hip, as always, hit or miss for a lot of people. I really like his stuff now. Didn't like his stuff before. This one, I do like. I like the pose. I like the suit. Not a big fan of the background, that there's nothing there. Like the purple. I think the purple makes the Agent 13 character stand out. So it is one of the higher up on my list, personally. But, I don't know. I kind of wish there was a little bit more drawing to it, I guess. I don't know how to explain. Like, a little bit more stuff happening in the background, whatever. But it's still a pretty good one. I don't know what the live release means, so I don't want to say anything on, like, good or bad. So if anyone knows what this means, like, was this, like, a beta exclusive or, like, an event type thing, I really don't know. I'll let you guys let me know if you know in the comments. All right. Those were all 6 of Agent 13's variants. You know what? A lot better than I expected them to be. I thought there would be lots of bad ones, but they're not as bad as I thought they would be. They're pretty good, I would say. So what we're going to do here is, as always, we're going to do a ranking. As always, comment, what's your ranking? What's your least favorite, your favorite of all of these ones? Give this video a thumbs up. If you already got to this point, might as well subscribe, because we got a lot more variant talk to do and more Marvel Snap info coming out as well. I'm going to try and mix up the variant talk with other Marvel Snap stuff as well, just to kind of get a bit of variety into the channel as well. Alrighty, here's my ranking. My least favorite is going to be the Pixel one. There's something bad with this one personally, but there's also nothing good, so it's just, again, bottom of the list. I at this point, every single video is gonna have pixel parity low, and I'm gonna just not talk about them and move on, because we gotta talk about the other variants. If there's ever a good variant of Pixel, we'll spend more time on it, but this one, again, nothing really to talk about. My number 5, I know, very surprisingly, is this Alex Ross one. This is probably super high up on everyone else's list, but I'm gonna have it fairly low on my list, because, again, the face just really kind of bothers me. Everything else is great, but the face bothers me enough that that's where I would rank it. My number 4 is the Season Pass one. I love this one. I think that the face doesn't bother me, so that's already good stuff. The only thing is that the only thing about this one is her suit being a different color. Outside of that, it's almost the same thing as the base one. Even the base one has a cooler background and a cooler pose than the Season Pass ones. I'd say even the original one, the base card, is better than this variant. But as a variant, it's got a bit of different stuff on it, I guess. Number 3 is going to be Dan Hip. I love the different art style to it. I don't know what the live release is, but I don't love the background, but I like that it's purple because it makes the character stand out. Again, I wish the costume was a different color, but outside of that, really cool drawing. My number 2 is going to be Luca Claretti. Awesome. Background is very cool with the explosion and all that. Love the art style for the drawing itself. Makes Agent 13 look like a very epic character, and so I don't have anything negative to say about it. It's my number 2. And to no one's surprise, my number 1 is the Chibi. As I said, as you guys probably heard me earlier, love Chibi variants. Love this one. She has a different suit from the other ones. Love the pose, and there's something happening in the background. There's like an action scene here. I don't necessarily know what she's doing, but there's at least something instead of like something like this one, or like this one, which is just her just standing there. And so that, everybody, is my ranking of Agent 13. What do you guys think? Are you watching Secret Invasion? What do you think about it? Tell me all your stories in the comments down below. I read every single one, and I respond and reply to every single one as well. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everything. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. Peace.